Willows, which as far as I can tell is a story about a girl searching through a house and her father is dead, but he gave her this necklace that allows her to astral project. She can travel through, it's like a puzzle story game, I guess. So hopefully not, you know, the same sad, but it's very possible. Why is the default profile name Elaine? Like, what? I'm not sure why that's on the screen. Well, that's unfortunate. Chapter 1, Boredom's War. Shelby, welcome in. Press A to pick up the amulet. I thought I'd lost it. Hello, thank you for the rupee. 9,715 of them. Yeah, you gave me a blue one. Blue is popular today. My family's heirloom. It's been passed down countless generations. Alright. Why would you choose to... Doesn't seem safe. New diary entry. What is this place? I'm so lost and mom doesn't know where I am and I'm supposed to be looking for dad. I have to find a way out of here and keep looking for him. I know that if I can just get out of here, I'll find some sign of my dad. I won't give up. Okay. In the catacomb. Human bones, but why? Because it's a catacomb? What does that mean? Girl, hear me, girl. Your power calls to me. Elena, the amulet around your neck was crafted by the first high shaman of the Quantaco tribe, my grandfather. It glows in the presence of spirits and boosts your shamanic powers. Let it be your guide. X to change form. Okay. The spirit and body may drift from one another, but must be joined as one in the end. A fragmented life cannot be lived. I lost my body and look at me now, but perhaps you can help me find it. I shall reside within your amulet and teach you to fend off the darkness. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to leave my body. But it would seem that I have to. How did I enter this form again? X? Well. There is a crack above that door. Use it to get to the other room. Oh, I see. Glowing objects can be possessed. Move closer and possess the levers, or the switch lever. Now rejoin your body and spirit. I can hardly believe it. I just met a ghost. His name is Flying Hawk and he's one of my ancestors. He told me my amulet has power and he taught me how to use it. Now I can take control of my spirit. This is just what I need to help find Dad. I was feeling pretty worried for a little while, but I don't think anything can stop me now. Not curious enough to look inside. I soared through the sky as I sat atop a great eagle's bald head. I was carried further up beyond the clouds until I sat with the stars. I watched as the gods molded the world and used their own bodies for the clay. They tore out their hearts for the earth's core, and their blood is the water we drink. That's gross. We walk about their dirt, flesh, and rock bones. When all that was left were the hands they used to shape the world, their fingers became the trees that covered our land. It is to them that we owe everything, and we must honor our eternal bond and live in harmony with the Great Spirit. The spirit realm calls me more often than it did before. As High Shaman of the Quantaco, I must heed its call and relate to my people what the Great Spirit has shown me. Interesting. Do we climb or go through the opening? Climb. Dark hole. I guess that leads to darkness too. Anybody? Any opinions? I don't know if I can come back and forth between them or not. So it may just be what we do first. I'm just gonna go through here. Oh. Wait. Now I can climb down? Let me go climb up first, because maybe it wasn't moving forward, and this is. There's a crescent moon shape on the door. Okay. Yeah. There's just a ladder that leads straight up to their fucking coffin. Time. My dearest Martha has fallen dreadfully ill. She's contracted a case of dysentery. The physician we brought with us believes she will live, but I am in a constant state of worry. I care for her day and night. Surely she cannot care for herself. It pains me that she cannot see the beautiful land we pass through. I feel as though the sight would do her well, but the physician has warned that she mustn't move, nor be moved by any, else her fragile state could go into disarray. I pray to God that he will save her. I can do naught but wait and pray. Light goes down. Yeah. If I tap any of the bumpers, that happens. Oops. No, do it again. Yeah, thank you. I can't reconstitute in here, and seemingly none of these things can be possessed. Interesting. There's a Chimeco in the chat. The great eagle returned and took me upon its bare crown again. We flew into the air and rested on the clouds. I could see beyond the horizon, and what I saw choked the breath from my lungs as my heart was wrenched from my chest. The earth turned in on itself, and so too did my skin. The world was in certain upheaval. Pale figures marched across the land and brought with them blankets of death that covered my people as they slept. I saw plumes of dust darken the sky, no plants grew, and giant black rivers cut across the land like infected veins. Monstrous-looking beasts of metal and industry will fill our lands and destroy the bonds we have worked so hard to nurture. Dark. Willows estate groundskeeper. My grandpa's in one of these. Wasn't there a locked door somewhere? Was it up there? Like I tried to open a door, but it said it's locked. That's where I just got the key from. Oh, it might have been that door, and then I did the ghost thing. Wait, is there a door down here? Wardham made this door without a keyhole to restrict access to all but himself. Nobody knows what's in there though, I've only heard rumors. Can I go up ladders and stuff while in this form? I can't possess this stuff though. Looks like there's a chain right there. And that's all this guy says. Wait, maybe if I'm... Now is the door open? No, I still can't do anything with that. Unnecessary, but okay. Can't possess this again. You're gonna need to open this door anyway. No, this key isn't for this door. No door over there. Oh, I'm going back the way that I started. I can't go down. Go that way. That's blood. This day heralds the coming of a new dawn for me. The history books will sing my praises, and the world over shall know of my deeds. I set off to settle the savage west. With me, as always, is my trusty companion, Darby O'Halloran. It was enormous relief to know he would accompany me. He's far and away my most trusted friend, and I don't know what I'd do without him. Along with us are 24 men that used to work for my father who are now under my employ. They will be crucial in the grunt work along the way. Also with me, of course, my beautiful bride Martha, who demanded she join me. Staying here in New England, however, is young Marcus. He's already 16 years old, almost a man. He shall continue his education and apprentice under my own father. He could have no better a teacher, surely. The boy pleaded with me to come along, but I told him he needed to do what was right for the family business, that someone would need to look after it while I established myself in the West. He's a sharp lad and understood well the necessity of his sacrifice. I embrace him more tightly than ever I had dared to do, but he'd soon be a man, and I knew he could take it. Okay. This lever opens the crypt door. Wortham hid the lever in here to keep his secrets from escaping. No! Fuck. It's not empty. Interesting. Making sure, I don't know why there's the hole in that wall so you can go through there when it doesn't, there's nothing in there for you to do, or maybe there will be, but there just isn't right now. Like the door is gonna slam shut on me or something. Oh nice. I know where that door is. Yep. Oh God. Go up. A growing darkness has plagued this place since my death. It festers beneath the surface like an infected boil. In exchange for my teaching, you must in turn assist me, Elena. I need to find my body, and you're the only one who can help. And like that. I don't need to go through there again. I have the crescent moon key, so I'll just go this way. What on earth was that thing? I felt like I was living one of my nightmares. I could feel it feeding on me, on my spirit. I'm so tired, but I have to keep going. I'm the only one that can find my dad. The demon's gone now, and I'm almost out of here. I promised Flying Hawk I'd help him find his body. I'm not sure, but I feel like the guest house is where I should look first. The guest house, eh? Did you see the white men? I'm picking flowers for them. Flying Hawk says we should be peaceful. I've been hired as groundskeeper of the Willows mansion here in town. It's not my ideal work situation, but at least it's income for now. It should just be temporary for me anyway, but I can't stay unemployed with a family to provide for. I have to make sure I'll be able to send Elena to a good school and buy her the things she needs. I was actually really lucky to come across this opportunity. The old groundskeeper suddenly decided he had enough of the place after 30-some years of watching over it. He quit on the spot. It was an immediate higher position. I don't have much experience with this kind of thing, aside from landscaping when I was 17 years old or so, but they needed someone and it would appear as though I'm that someone. You mean the groundskeeper whose casket we found inside the crypt? I don't know that he voluntarily left his employ. Grubbin in the chat? Go to the front of the mansion. Guest house. Hey there, little lady. Let me play a tune that's as pretty as you. No, that's not it. I must apologize, little lady. I can't remember how it goes, and I don't have my sheet music either. If you can find my sheet music, I'd love to play you a song. Is this it right here? Nope. It has been many a year since the great bald eagle first visited me. Its visit is always a sign. I must take great care to decipher the meaning of my vision. The pit in my stomach warns me of what could be if I do not. I flew once more with the great bald eagle, but this time he did not show me what was, or what will be. No, he instead showed me what already is. We traveled east across the land to where the white men lived in their busy cities with their busy lives. They are removed from the Great Spirit's presence, ruled by a different god, one that manifests their destinies. I could see the spread of these people. Like a sickness within the body, they grow and expand. I saw trails before them that blazed with fire and gold and glimmered in the men's eyes, and they were entranced by it. It is their fortunes they saw within the fires that these white men desire. Riches these men shall seek, but only turmoil and death they shall find. I awoke violently from my trance, my blankets drenched in sweat. We must ready ourselves for their coming. We must be the cure for their sick spirits. If not us, then whom? The duty falls to my people, for we are those who have been shown the way. We must protect our way of life, not through violence, but through a communion with nature and with one another. God, these notes are long-winded, huh? Moving a dresser, don't mind me. There's so many doors. At last they come. It was foretold to me years ago, but the visions are still fresh within my mind. We have heard from tribes we trade with that the white man is on his way. Their expeditions into the west have come and gone, and they have found it a place worthwhile. The other tribes bring news of the east. What we have heard does not bode well, but it aligns with what the great bald eagle showed me. We have heard tell that the white man is violent, that he kills indiscriminately for gain and for pleasure, heedless of his God's laws. We must now do more than ever to show the white men that we can live together in peace. We are all creatures of this earth, and we share in that common bond. We shall accept them as the brothers to us. We shall accept them as the brothers to us that they are. Could have probably been worded a little better. I should probably just go through those other doors to find notes if there are any. That's the door we came in. All my prayer, all my devotion did nothing to save Martha. I did not even have the resources to build a proper casket for her. God has truly forsaken us both. I couldn't just leave her there in the desolate plains for the rats and maggots to have at her. No, I shall protect her even now, even in death. We were to carve a home together out of the wilds of the West. She will come with us, and she'll not be interred until I've found a suitable place for her. If any man dares object to my decision to bring Martha with us, no matter his reasons, I shall in that very instant shoot him dead. That seems reasonable. What I would expect you to do is keep a corpse with you in a time when there's nothing you can probably do to like preserve it. And then shoot more people if they don't agree with you. Oop. That's gonna be like something scary at some point. Actually, I should probably go through that door first. Really? This doesn't look comfortable. Okay. Did the woman in the picture change? I feel like it did. On the sheet music though. Now we can continue this way. Wait. Now all the curtains are open. A group of young braves spied a party of white men coming from the east. We do not yet know anything about them. It is my hope that they will be of no danger to us. However, we must ready ourselves for action if need be, all the while presenting open arms to these new friends. We have prepared food so that our visitors may share in our bounty, and we wish to welcome them. Some of the women and children have prepared themselves to flee if these men turn violent, something I asked them to do. I hate to think it, but we will need people to continue our line. Among these women and children are my daughters, granddaughters, and grandsons. If I cannot save myself, I can at least save them. But I have no doubt that these white men will regard us well, so long as we show ourselves to be welcoming and civilized. They will see us as their own. I don't know, something tells me you're probably wrong, but who am I? I'm the one they make get water from the well, the only one, so I left the bucket back in the garden. When they can't find me, what'll they do? Go thirsty, that's right. Alrighty. Torture table. Trust me, it doesn't seem like you want to go in there anyway. Hmm. There must be something. Heard footsteps. Something I can do in here. Maybe not. Is this guy giving me a clue? Water from the well, the only one, so I left the bucket back in the garden. Yeah, so just so we're all on the same page, that painting at the bottom of the screen, when I was human walking through that room, it was not that. So I'm not about it. No way to open this door. Maybe if I move the painting back. The gift of music in my life, now I shall play for you the song I promised. Version in the chat. I sense a great amount of death and decay nearby. We must be getting close. You must dig, Elena, and uncover what lies beneath. What? Dig up a body. And oh, I just need something to dig with. Like a shovel? And I guess we could get that out in the garden. Got the bucket. So can I give the bucket to that guy, or can I get water from the well? We can run. I want to go in the catacombs. There's no shovel. see if the bucket does anything, like drive that guy crazy or something. That's what it is. It won't let me run in here. Did I go in this door? I did. I have to hold up when I go by stairs. There we go. It's not the torture room guy. Making sure I went in all of these. Missed notes. Oh, this is a bed. Apparently not. I have to get water from the well, if I understand that correctly. It's like a puzzle of its own. Like opening these curtains and closing them in a particular way. I can't talk to him anymore. Oh my, it has been quite chilly as of late. Please take my coat. A lady such as yourself shouldn't go cold. Why, such a gentleman. I thank you kindly, sir. Oh, I assure you, miss, the pleasure is all mine. Uh-huh. Back of the mansion. His body's somewhere in the guest house. I'd better check around there. Yeah. He thinks his body's there, and so do I. I just need something to dig with. I tried to take my girl into the old Willows conservatory, but didn't have anything to cut the vines with. Oh, I'm getting way ahead of the story here. That's 7 of 13. That's entering the garden? Oh, I see. I just went around in a circle. Didn't see a shovel in the garden though. Was there a shovel in the catacombs? I can't run in here. You know what there was in the catacombs? A fucking demon thing. I really don't want to walk all the way through here, but if it ends up being in here, it's gonna be an issue. Looking for a shovel. That's literally where we started. I don't think there was a shovel in there. I guess I can go look. I'm already here. Just slow. Oh, I can't go back that way, so nope, it's not there. Oh. Pretty sure down here is where that demon thing is, though. The level below this one. No, there's no shovel in here either. Really shouldn't go down here. Down for some reason. Okay. I was expecting that thing to be here, but apparently not. Maybe I just missed it in here somewhere. So many slaughtered. All those natives and their blood on our hands. We'll be damned. Damned, I say. Our souls damned to hell. So I haven't been through here. I have been through here. I just hadn't talked to that guy, I guess. Interesting. See, that picture changes. Door is stuck. Oh, so that one I haven't been through. There's got to be something to the opening and closing of these blinds. can't possess the picture again. Mannequin. I have to find out how to open that door. Yeah, it's the only one that we're thirsty, that's right, yeah, but they won't because I put the torture table. There's nothing I can possess in here. I can't open the door as a ghost. It's weird. Why is this door stuck? Sounded like something opened. I wish I could run. Oregon 2 in chat. I'm just gonna go down and see. Maybe I didn't look well enough right around where the grave was. Maybe there's a shovel down there, but I doubt it. Can I open that, maybe? No. There's no reason to be able to walk over there. No, that'd be too easy. Right, you must dig, but you need something to dig with because you can't do so with your hands. No digging with your hands in this place. Okay. We have to go up the stairs there. I could go to the front of the mansion. I arrived in California last week and have luckily already managed to find work for myself. I am a dancer in the local saloon. It is not the glamorous life here I had imagined, but it is something. And that is all I need for now. The saloon also runs a brothel in its walls, but I could never resort to such a profession. Most of the town is owned by a man named Wortham Willows. I have not seen the man, but his name is on the lips of almost all I meet. He even owns the saloon where I work. There are rumors about him, some good, some bad. I do not know which to believe. Okay, I would love to find his body first, but I need a fucking shovel. Is there a shovel back here? In the observatory? Nice, this is the next one. I do believe we have found an opportune location for our new home. A verdant glade surrounded by rivers teeming with fish and an abundance of wild game. A complication exists, however. The glade is home to a tribe of savages called the Quantaco. I have heard tell that they are a peaceful folk, but it confounds my mind to think that savages with neither government nor laws could contain any amount of civility within their primitive brains. But I shall do my part as a member of the superior race and extend them to the decorum upon which I was most robustly reared. I shall conduct myself as though I were at a business meeting with other refined gentlemen. Yeah, you sound like you can go and fuck off. I must admit, frankly, I'm shocked. It feels like I've been waiting around forever for my business meeting with Mr. Willows. The sun here is so bright and warm, I may just take a nap in it. I don't get it. Just some guy. That was the next note, though. Oh, this guy about the cutting of the vines. I literally have not seen anything to be able to do either of these things with dig or cut things. The bucket was over here. I'm picking flowers for them. Flying Hawk says we should be peaceful. That's where the bucket was. I don't think anything's in the catacombs. It won't let me go in the mansion or into the well because it says I need to find the body first. I didn't see anything in the observatory that I could use. I can't possess anything in here. I can't interact with anything. Already talked to those people. Can't go in there yet. Wait, can I? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't. The fucking tool shed. Imagine. I've heard stories of this place when I was growing up from my grandparents, and we learned about its history in school, but I never knew who to believe. The stories from my family told a dark history of brutal genocide and inhuman enslavement of our people, the Quantaco natives. The history I learned in school was quite different. Willows, the forebearer of this place, was depicted as an independently wealthy tycoon around whose endeavors the town sprouted. The thing is, I can see evidence from both sides of the argument, and that evidence is strewn about these grounds. Is there also something to cut the vines with in here? Wait, I think this is what I need to... Oh. This isn't right. We've unearthed these anguished souls of the dead. Elena, go, get out now. Oh. Oh God. I am baffled by this, Elena. I was sure my body would be found here. I remembered falling down into darkness, a pit of despair. Please, Elena, we must continue the search. Here in this house? Oh, maybe it's the well now. Falling into a pit of despair. There was so much in this place I don't understand. Why is there such a feeling of darkness here? And why would someone want to take my dad? Flying Hawk doesn't know enough to give me solid facts either. I have so many unanswered questions, it makes me want to cry. My energy feels so sapped from everything I've seen, but it doesn't matter. I have to keep searching no matter what. The well is over here. Oh yes, we're getting close. I feel my body's presence nearby. They threw you down a well. This is far enough. My body lies in the dirt just beyond the walls of the well. Thank you for your help, Elena. I would have wandered endlessly throughout this world without you. I can now finish my journey to the afterlife. I wish you luck in finding your father. I assure you he lives, but you must hurry. It'll be watching over you, or I'll be watching over you. Goodbye, Elena. Because of you, I know my dad's in the mansion somewhere. Thank you for everything. I was like, can I lower into there? I like how it was stopping me before because I needed to get a shovel and unearth what was not his body when I was right here trying to go down this, which would have led me to his body. It's a forced, you have to do this to progress. I don't know what I just got. This? Flying Hawk's gone now. He's resting in peace somewhere. I'm happy for him. I really am. He'd wandered this world for far too long. I just wish he didn't have to leave me all alone. I feel a little bit lost without him, but he didn't leave me with nothing after all. I don't think I would have gotten this far without his help, and thanks to him, I know what I have to do. I've got to find my way into the mansion now. It's so big and scary looking from the outside. I really don't want to do it, but if it means finding my dad, I'll do anything I have to. Dun dun dun. Chapter 2, Warden's Warrior. It's nicely preserved in here. Darby O'Halloran. Who's that entering this mansion? You best be speaking with me first. I have no idea who this is. I think he was in that other room. Gramophone. Oh, it's just a wee lass. Wortham's me best mate. You won't be getting past me. You don't want to see the likes of you. Me, a wife's more inclined to wasting time with little girls. I met a huge man inside the mansion named Darby. He has a strange accent that sounds Irish, but I'm not quite sure. He didn't want to talk to me much, but he did mention someone named Wortham. I think Wortham was the man who owned this mansion. You think? Wortham's Willows? We learned about him in school. He helped to create our town. I don't know why that Darby guy would mention him, but he didn't want to tell me much. He even yelled at me, so I left him alone. I don't know why he'd be so mean to a little girl. There's a Shelmet in the chat. Hey. I met with the Quantaco shaman this morning, a man named Flying Hawk. We met to discuss the bartering of this land, but our conversation took a turn. He told me that this area was rife with spiritual power, that the veil between this life and the next was thinner here than elsewhere. We spoke of Martha, that he could help me to see her again. I believed him, and he offered me his peace pipe. I wasn't sure, but the man told me that it would help me to free myself. I partook of the strange smoke he gave me, and the man told me I must let go of her if I wished to see her again, that my spirit must be pure. We sat in meditation for some time. My mind raced all the while. A bout of paranoia seized me, and I realized what this medicine man was trying to do. He would have me abandon my hopes for the future, have me live a life of savagery. I know he was trying to poison my mind, and I would have wagered that the smoke was of nefarious intent as well. I refused to abide such insolence. I stood from my seat and challenged this necromancer to fight me. This necromancer. But he did not stir. I wrapped my hand around his throat, and still he did not move. I squeezed until I felt the life leave from his body, and he slumped down. I realized my grip and my fingers peeled from his skin as he fell back from me. Oh, I released my grip. Okay. I exited the teepee and gave my men the order to purge the vile savages from this earth, as God would command me to do. Darby even made his first kill. I would be proud of him, but he trembled by his horse the rest of the battle. It was just a little girl. They're savages after all. Dark. This game is dark. I can possess this table, yeah. Interesting. Door is locked. Martha, Martha, and Marcus, the whole happy family. My poor Darby, his murderer was never found despite my efforts. I was looking into his death, but something stopped me. To this day, I don't know what it was. Please help me, Elena. I can't rest until his murderer is found. Can't see what note this is. Oh, it's John Elkhorn. I'm among the few remaining of my bloodline descended from a line of powerful shaman. I may not have the power they once did, but my attunement with nature remains the same. It's taken me some time to recognize it, but there's a subtle energy at play here that permeates the very air I breathe. The veil between the planes of life and death in this place is thin. Spirits seem to pass between planes as though through osmosis. It's almost indescribable the way I can feel their presence here. I want to know what it all means. Move. Okay. Oh, is it just so I can spirit walk through there? Trophy room key. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be moving it to. The door. Oop, wrong button. Did try to go through here already. That doesn't work. Oh, yes it does. Okay. Oop, I have to go down. So that's the wife. Not for that room. That was how I got up to get the key. Today is a day of excitement, to be sure. I am traveling off with my best mate, Willows, to the great unsettled west. We seek our fortunes there, and I dare say we will face many a danger. I have heard tales of beasts and the savages that await us. Wortham is but a gentleman and lacks my size, so I feel it my duty to protect him along our journey. Without him and his, I do not know what would have become of my family. The Willows gave us work when none one other would. Okay. I feel it is my duty to keep him safe, no matter what happens. I will shoulder his burdens as best I can. Ugh. Reading is becoming a chore. I thought it said something. I've enjoyed delving into the mysteries of this place. There's so much to learn, and I'm not referring to all the books and pieces of history that just collect dust. No, I speak of something else entirely. When I was a boy, my grandfather taught me to commune with nature, that it was the most spiritual endeavor I could hope to perform. At the time, I didn't understand what he meant, but spending time here has opened my eyes to the truth of the old man's sage words. I can admit in these pages that I've seen things no other living man has seen. I ventured beyond the mortal coil and found the other side. I've come back, but not wholly unscathed. I feel marks upon the fabric of my soul, but what that means I don't know yet. Hiyu, I am one of Wortham's many guests. A pleasure to meet you. Wait, is that Ohio? And I'm pronouncing it incorrectly? Amiko Minami, probably. My hands tremble, and it is all I can do to hold the pen as I write herein. I have even missed the inkwell on a few occasions. I have only just come home from the most wonderful evening of my life. I feel I need to catch my breath. Wortham Willows, the town's mayor, the richest, most influential man for hundreds of miles around, took me out for a night on the town. And what a night it was, notwithstanding the scenery. I have never been treated so much like royalty. I cannot believe it. Every second I was there, it was amazing. We truly had a feast with dishes that covered every inch of the table. Afterwards, he treated me to a play. I had never been to a play before. My head still swims from all the fine wine and excitement. He is truly a romantic gentleman, this Wortham Willows. I hope to see him again soon. But for now, I must rest. I can feel my heart fluttering in my chest, or I can feel my heart flutter in my chest. But I missed one, because that said 3. So there's something in between her saying she works at the saloon and going out with Wortham, something like that. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Can't do anything to it. Jeremiah, I have sent this letter in secret. I need your help as well as your silence. Darby O'Halloran has died by my hand. His madness had overtaken his mind. Though he was my best and longest friend, I cannot bring myself to handle his corpse. And I have a room and a casket in the catacombs that I want you to place his body in. I shall visit it later. I also ask that you keep the grave unmarked. You are the only one I can trust with this task, Jeremiah. I once again request your silence on this matter. So now I can give this letter to the... Ooh. I missed one of those too. All the men, Wortham included, look at me differently now. I see the disdain for me plain on their faces. I know they whisper about me behind my back, calling me a coward, and worse things I will not repeat here. Wortham has given me a job as supervisor of the mines. As good a job as I could hope. It would seem as though they want simply to lump all the immigrants together. I still see that little girl in my dreams, and the look on her face as she realized what I was doing. I see her when I walk into town, but it's never her. My mind is playing tricks on me, and I do not know how long I can stand it. Seeing her troubles me to no end, and I awaken in the wee hours of the morning drenched in sweat, my heart racing. I still have my shirt from that day, and I wear it under my clothes at all times to remind me of my evils. I feel like that thing that was in the wall is now gonna be It's chasing me, I don't like it. There's a Shalgon in the chat. Where was the lady that wanted to know what happened to her husband? I feel like on the other side of this. There was one other that knew of Wortham's deed. Before I met my end, I was to have a secret meeting with him. Tool shed, 4 o'clock in the morning. He was going to tell me everything. So I have to go now to the tool shed. I ain't supposed to tell, but Mr. Wortham asked for my help one night. I dug a grave for Mr. Darby. I kept it a secret till now, but I couldn't hold it in anymore. I buried him deep in the catacombs in a locked room where no one could find him. You can have the key to the room. I just want to wash my hands of the whole thing forever. Oh God. I just can't believe it. That man Wortham, he and Darby were best friends, and he killed poor Mr. Halloran. Why did you call him Darby and then Mr. Halloran? Why? Why would he do that? They were best friends. They never mentioned in school that he was a murderer. They only said the nicest things about him. How he helped to tame this wild land and how it was thanks to him that our town existed. I'm not sure what to believe anymore. I still think it's weird to call him Darby and then also call him Mr. Halloran. Almost like you're intentionally trying to confuse me. Because it's even like in the same sentence. Or one after the other. There was one. Oh yeah, you already told me and I already did that. I thought that's what you needed to know to rest. Okay then. So now I have to go back into the catacombs to the bloody room. It would seem. Nope. Are they in the garden? Yeah, I know. For some reason you can't run inside. Wait. This isn't the right way. Honestly, don't think this is either, but checking. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I took the bloody shirt. Sting. Oh yeah. Flower girl. My shirt. I always wore it ever since that day, the day of the massacre. But what are you doing with it? You're like that little girl in the garden, always remind me of the past. And now I have to go talk to her. Where did I miss the 2 scrolls though? Or notes? Words don't work to describe how I'm feeling. I feel so hopeless. Everything I've learned about the past makes it seem horrible, and that's where we all came from. If this is where we came from, how can we hope to do any better? We've all killed each other selfishly for generations, and right now it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better. There has to be something better than all this. There just has to be. I'll find it. And if it doesn't exist, I'll create it. Oh, said everyone. Ever. I'll do it. I'll find it, I'll do it. I'll make it. And I'm gonna go talk to the girl in front of the gate, I guess. Yeah, she's in the garden. That was my bad. Don't have anything for that guy. Oh, that person's just about the cutting of the vines. Oh, you've met the white man? Help me pick flowers for him. I need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. Through all the drear of this place, I met a little girl and she's actually happy. She's just the cutest thing. I like her a lot, maybe even more than Flying Hawk. It makes me sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower, and she told me she's gathering flowers for the white men. I miss coming here with Mom and Dad. I used to pick flowers as a little girl, just like Skyflower. I might help her pick some flowers. Maybe it'd cheer me up some. That's what you should be worried about. Ah, there it is. My hands shake as I write. The day has been the worst of my life. We went to see the savages to find which rumors proved to be true and which false. Some said they were violent folk, while others claimed them to be peaceful. I cannot say which to be true. We waited outside the shaman's teepee while Wortham sought his counsel inside. He was different when he came out. I do not know what it was that I sensed from him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone, and they galloped off with grins on their faces. I stayed put. A little girl ran toward us with flowers in her hands. He told me to do it. He said He said she would grow up to murder my sons in their sleep, but I could not bring myself to shoot her. She got too close for my rifle, and he kept yelling at me to just be a man and do it. Do it. I brought my gun up and brought it down upon her. She fell to the ground, and I knew she was dead. I walked to my horse and was sick. I stayed out of the rest of the fighting. So he did it anyway. Oop, is this the bench? I don't know. Oh, I have to move this way. It's a platform so I can get over there. You don't want to come to my neck of the woods because, you know, it's broken and whatnot. Really? That's that's what you're good for? Alrighty. I got a flower. That's 1 of 3. Imagine. Check this way first. Nothing. Alright. Here it is. Start with the last one first. Here these. I don't think I can. Just be able to ghost right through them, am I kidding? Missed 4. The image of that girl yet haunts me. I feel the need to find some solace from my acts. I have been looking for any of the Quantaco that may have survived the massacre. I have found some survivors, but Wortham does not know of them. He can never find out they exist. I am unsure as to what he would do if he found out about them. They are but a loose group, yet they remain. Prostrated? I don't know. Myself to them, inviting their punishment for my misdeeds, but they would have none of it. They have instead allowed me to learn about them. The little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why? I do not know, but having a name to place to her brings me some measure of comfort. When I see her in my dreams, I can call her out by name. There's a Burmy in the chat. Excuse me. There's a door somewhere around here. Right there. Despite all my troubles, I have managed to find myself a woman. Claire is her name, and he reckons, she has to be the prettiest lass in town. Like me, she hails from Ireland, and when we met, we knew it was love. We married just last Tuesday, and neither of us could be happier together. She knows of my past, and she helps me through my terrors in the night. She holds me and tells me everything will be right again. I do not know what I would do without her. She is my reason for living anymore. Yeah, all of these vines that I need to cut. We dug great pits to dump the corpses of savages. Uncivilized folk don't deserve civilized graves after all. For the traitorous shaman, however, I reserved a special grave. I've allowed his body to rot in the sun while we dug our well. I had him buried deep down where not even the worms will reach. We lost only 3 men in the assault, which any lieutenant in war would consider acceptable. One of the draft horses fell through the earth as she pulled a load behind her. We investigated and found she had fallen into a pit that led to a series of underground caves. I have decided that we shall entomb the dead men there, and it will be used as a mausoleum for my estate. For my dearest Martha, I had a great coffin built at the entrance of the catacombs, so that I may easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of the caves contain veins of possibly precious metals, and we will also use it as a foundation for our mining. It will expand in time. This is the beginning of my good fortune. Oh, Wortham. There was just a note over there. I've only found one of the 3 flowers. There's another one.
Oh.
Interesting. Wait, did I go through here? I've already gone through all of these. Buford the dog. Did you go take care of the other vines on the estate while you're at it? Why, I'm Marty Sims. I see you found my dog Buford. Okay, Marty. Interesting. That was it. Oh God. Oh God. I don't remember how to get out of here. I think I'm yep, I'm going the right way. We have a bouquet now. Let's bring it to the white man. I just know it'll cheer him up. Yeah, I don't know about that. Leave the garden. No. Little lass, I thank you kindly for the gift. I can't even tell you how sorry I am for what happened. I don't deserve your kindness, your forgiveness. Thanks, Elena. Bye-bye for now. What? What do you mean by that? We killed them, Elena. We killed them all, and I the worst one of us. I bashed that little girl's skull with the butt of my rifle. Wortham gave me the order, but that doesn't excuse what I did. I'm done fighting for him. My soul's damned by a fiery hell, but I've made peace with that. Go on, Elena. Find your father. Be sure to hold him tight when you do. Bye-bye, Darby. I hope you find your solace. First Flying Hawk leaves me, and now Skyflower and Mr. O'Halloran, and just when I was beginning to like him too, he turned out to be a nice man and a good person in the end, despite some of the things he'd done in life. I'm happy for him and for Skyflower. They've been kept from the afterlife for way too long. It was high time they both got to go home. What about his wife? This is just the gramophone and stuff. Let's go talk to her quick and see if we can get her to leave. Yeah, I went and talked to that guy at 4 o'clock. Okay, I'm gonna guess there's nothing I can do for you. Chapter 3, Wortham's Woman. I don't think I ever found that note. Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah, it is. How? That's weird. Wortham Willows won the first election for mayor last week. This place is going to become a proper town under his direction, it is said. I have heard that he comes from New England, where the clouds are black from industry. They say he knows what a proper town is. Oh, I just cannot wait to see what becomes of my home. The future is rich with possibilities. I have met men who came hundreds of miles to see me dance. It is flattering beyond all notion, but that is not the best of my news. The new mayor came to watch me dance this evening. I felt his eyes as he watched me, and it quickened my heart. He even sent me flowers after the show. The world is a dream, and I just hope to not wake up. And then the third one is where she went on the date with him. Is it a door? I do not know how much longer I can take this torment. The efforts of my dear Claire no longer help to soothe me when I'm in the grips of my terrors. I have found myself awakened while sleepwalking, and I seem to head to the same place every night. I head to where it all happened, where my torments began. Such is my fate. I shall burn in hell's fire. I know it to be true. I have sought the help of holy men, and even their blessing cannot cure me of my affliction. I think at times it would be better for me to find the blackness I long for. Death whispers to me in my sleep, and I want to follow it. Dark. Lord LaRue. Oh no, I've lost it. It's as though a part of me is missing. Please, little girl, help me find it. Help me find my lost love letter. Wortham's words always worked so well to soothe me. I met this lady who won't stop crying. Her name is Fleur, and I think she might be French, but I'm not sure. Her accent is hard for me to figure out. She keeps telling me she lost some love letter. She's very upset over it. I think she's being a little over dramatic, to be honest, but I guess I'll help her. I really don't get why girls go so crazy over love letters. Seems a little silly to me. Oh, I see. Found a knife with blood all over it one day. Don't know where it came from. Figured it was from the kitchen, so I left it there. This guy's got a knife in his eye, a cleaver in his shoulder, and another knife in his chest. There's the knife. There's an escavalier in the chat. Door is locked. The knife will help me get through vines, though, I think. Oop, keep pressing the wrong button there. I unlocked the door. With what? Oh, I see. It's like a fast travel. Where I have to find the love letter, right? I do what I can to keep my relationship with Wortham interesting, but I worry that he no longer holds any interest in me. He's much colder and distant, where he used to be warm and loving. And while he still visits me almost nightly, I feel a change has come over him, or overcome him. I do not know what it could be that has caused such a change in the man I love so much. I can see lurking behind his eyes an intense anger, and I do not know where it comes from, nor how it went so unnoticed for so long. When he looks at me with those eyes, I become scared and unable to speak much, or even move. I fear what hides behind his irises. I hope he does not turn on me someday. I'm such a joke. Look at all this wine. Mom sure would love it here. She's an alcoholic. Yeah. Is this the door I unlocked? Yeah. So I found that wasn't the love letter though. It was just a note. That's her. Yeah, I know. and try. Door is locked. So I need to find a key somewhere. There wasn't a key down in the wine cellar. This is where I came from. Seat. Oh, this is the elevator. Oh, you know what it's gonna be. Where was the vine entrance? It's not in here, but I think there was one in the garden maze, and the conservatory is locked with vines. I've been hired to water these. Right. That looks like I can possess it. Little key. Bet you it goes for the door back at the house. I was left with quite the chip in my shoulder when my parents died, requiring me to halt from my scholarly pursuits and run the family flower shop. It was only when my son grew weary of England and wished to seek his fortune that I left that dreadful career. And yet here I am, back at it again. It feels like an eternity. Oh no, that. And here's the letter. I can almost smell the leftover perfume. My dearest Fleur, these past weeks we've spent together have been but a blurry dream come true. When I'm with you, time flies so that the days seem to blend happily into one another. You make my heart feel so full, there is naught to do but weep and thank God for your presence on this earth. But I fear people will talk behind our backs, and my reputation will be besmirched. I must protect my good name, it is my livelihood. I'd like to propose you live with me, my love. It must be in secret, but it is the only way I can see for us to be together. and we must be together. We will communicate via secret messages, but that's something to discuss when next we meet. Until then, you are forever in my heart. Love, Wortham. I missed 8. I've taken interest in a young dancer named Fleur from the saloon I own in town. She is likewise interested in me, and I have begun my courtship of her in secret, of course. As the town's mayor, I cannot be seen with such a woman, and so I must keep her from prying eyes. I will hide her away here in the observatory so that only the servants know of her presence. She reminds me of Martha at times, the way she makes me feel, but I affirm it to be nothing beyond mere whimsy. I cannot afford such scandal. I will do what I have to do in order to ensure my secret does not get out. Like kill her? Because her ghost is in your house. Oh, the door's right here. It's really hard to tell. No, it's the elevator. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, thank you so much, Elena. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take this ring as a token of my appreciation. Wortham and I used it to hide secret messages that could only be seen with it, but I don't need it anymore. You have helped me more than you know, Elena. Goodbye, sweet child. I hope you managed to find your father. Oh, she's gone already. I was just getting to know her. Goodbye, Fleur. You were so lovely. Go to the wine cellar. Otis 3123. Even though she's a drama queen, I'm glad I helped Fleur find her love letter. Who'd have known she and Wortham were lovers in secret? I mean, we did, because it was in multiple of the notes we found. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so happy over something so simple. I hate to admit it, but it's a little bit touching. She was so overjoyed. Wortham seems like a bad guy, but if he made her so happy at one time, can he really be that bad? Yes, he's been obviously murdering people. It's hard for me to believe anyone is pure evil. I don't know. It just makes me wonder. 3213, right? Three, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? Oh, 3, 1, I see. 2. Hey. It has been some time since I moved my belongings to the Willows mansion to be closer to Wortham. We must love each other behind closed doors, as he cannot afford a scandal as the town's mayor. He even made a special room for us to be together. He's such a kind, smart man. He invented a way for us to leave each other messages so no one else can read. We make use of invisible ink, and he gave me a ring with a symbol on it. We carved the symbol into the wall to signify a message is there. The servants have yet to catch on to our system. I must admit how exciting it all is, how much fun I have had these past months. There is something amiss with Darby. He has become stark raving mad. He was a coward before, which I could only vaguely stomach, but this is overmuch. He came to me in my office rambling incoherently. He sat himself down with his hands on his head and he told me he was cursed, that he was haunted by the little girl he killed. I care not for the ravings of a madman, nor his company. I am trying to become the mayor of this town. No one will elect a man who keeps the company of a lunatic. Something must be done about Darby, and soon. It won't let me go up there. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. There's a Yanma in the chat. I've been wondering about evil lately. Where does it come from? What does it look like inside a person? I believe I've now seen it firsthand. I saw flickering shadows moving about in cages. And I thought I was going crazy at first, but no, what I saw was real. I know it in my bones. I could feel the darkness that shone from these creatures like some inverse sun, like a black hole. These things make me feel worthless, hopeless, and sad. I think they come from inside us. I think we all have these demons. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to find my dad. The revolution of this country's great industries has made for leaps in our technology and understanding of the world at large. That dotard of a shaman, dotard, I don't know, of a shaman told me all those years ago that this place is spiritually potent. I shall find a means of bending that to my will, with the use of science and with God at my side. Oh yeah, God loves it when you do spiritual shit. I will once again see my Martha. I have sought preachers and monks and other holy men to cleanse my spirit, but no pursuit nor any amount of money does a bit of good. But I have heard the whispering and shadowed places of ancient esoteric means to attain what I seek. My hands are already stained with blood, my soul tainted with rot. I shall delve into the occult, tear through existence, and see what lies beyond. I have already read some of the books and gotten a taste of what is to come, but I need more. I will not stop until I have that I desire. Spending time here has grown me more sensitive to the spiritual world, and not just on the mansion's grounds either. I can feel the pull of the spiritual world as it calls to me in my sleep. I catch wisps of my wife's dreams as they encroach upon my own. I awaken each morning feeling as though my spirit has traversed the universe. I can see the light that glows within the core of each person I meet. I love looking at Elena that way. She shines like a small sun. I'll have to teach her the ways of our people someday when she's old enough. I've already shown her the basics. She meditates with me daily, but she doesn't know what it means yet. So that was actually our father's note. Looks like we can go either way here. The evening's feast is soon to be served. Please do wait. Master Willows will be along promptly. Oh, I see. Well, let's go back this way quick. Young Master Marcus must eat. Yes, he must. I must find him so that he may be fed. Growing boys need their nourishment after all. Oh no. Making sure I can't mess with anything in here. I think this just led... No, there was a door. Or a ladder, one of the two. A staircase. 0. The door is locked. I have been through the pages of every book I could find. I have performed the ancient rites and conducted the appropriate sacrifices. I have uttered the words and prostrated myself to unknown old gods whose names have been lost to time. I can feel the floodgates tremble at my approach, but I cannot yet see them. I must find them and break free their chains. Only then shall I bathe in the nether and be free to once again see Martha. I must commit myself more wholly to this than to anything else, even life itself. Dad, don't worry, I'm here to save you. Elena, please, no. Foolish girl, he's mine now. Oh God. Oh. We got thrown out a window by a ghost. Worthams or Worthams, I don't know, woes. I've been calling him Wortham for so long. Is this really it? It hurts so much. Is this it after all I've done? No, no. I can't give up. I can't stop. I won't accept this as the end. I have to do it. I have to save my dad. If not me, then who? I'm the only one who can help. I'm not just gonna give up. Wortham must have drained my amulet during the fight. I can't use any of my powers. I don't care though. I'm not afraid. I will succeed. I have to. There's something in the mud down there. Press A. Telescope filter. I see. I was beaten. I failed. This is something I have to accept. Wortham drained my amulet and now I can't use anything that Flying Hawk taught me. I feel so powerless to help, but I can't give up now. Dad was so close. I saw him. I could almost reach him. If only I was a little stronger. No, I reject that. I refuse to give up. Not now, not ever. I'm coming to get you, Dad. Wortham better watch out. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's shaking. To the observatory. That's a bucket. To select lens and left right to adjust. It's on the wall right there. Well, isn't that what's on the wall though? No. There it is. I got bit by that spider. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I saw the one crawling across the ceiling. Can I turn these? No. Yeah, I can't get ahead of that. Am I supposed to wait? I'm not sure. Am I supposed to have something before I go in here? Got a knife. Okay. I can't use the astral projection though. Am I supposed to pass it while I'm, like, while it's in the smoke? Gengar in the chat. Fuck's sake. Literally has never happened like in the game. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this thing. No, see, it's dropping on me. It's gotta be something else I'm supposed to do. I don't think it's in here. There was something in here that was just covered in vines. Right there. Seems like I should have brought my charged amulet here, because there's nothing here. It made me go to the observatory, like it gave me the telescope lens. I just can't figure out what I'm supposed to do with that spider. Or if there's even anything I can do. I can't talk to anybody who's undead. Or dead, I guess. Can't do anything with the crate. Like, is there something I'm supposed to do here? Oh wait, can I find this ladder somewhere and come down it? And that's the whole thing, is like I can't pass here. I have to come down the other ladder. But then why have me unlock this at the observatory? Just to show me that it's here? And where is that ladder? Is it in here? Nope. Is it in the mansion somewhere? I'll need to find another way inside. Drain my anonymous. Can't use anything flying hot top me if it's powerless. Yeah. Doesn't really tell me where to go now, does it? The observatory, it just makes sense to be here. It doesn't make sense though. What am I supposed to do with this fucking worm? Or a spider thing? I feel like honestly I must be missing something, like an item that I could have picked up at some point. Or I'm missing like an interactable somewhere in here. As soon as I step next to that ladder, Okay, that's some bullshit. There's something here, I'm not quite sure what it is yet. It's like nothing I've ever felt. It causes a pit in my stomach. I can feel its presence. There's a certain magnetism to it that draws me in. I don't know where it is or where it comes from. I only know that it's deep inside the mansion. I'm going to try to find it. I can't shake the feeling that there's some profound truth lying at the bottom of it all, and that I'm here for a reason. The question of what it is will burn inside me forever if I don't find out. Okay, I don't know what changed. Just so we're all clear and on the same page. I am unsure what I have done. It feels as though portions of my being have been ripped from me and recast as dark, shadowy demons. They roam the grounds and I can feel their presence and see them as they scurry about like so many roaches. I do not think that anyone else can see them, as I am the only one who has flirted with the other side, and I have not come back unscathed. I have done what I can to bind and confine them, but I do not know how well it will work. I have seen things most men dare not, and I hold that clandestine knowledge all desire. Life immortal. Yeah, I do not yet have the means of enacting this longevity, but I know a way. No, I'm gonna go this way before I go up any more stairs. Nothing in here. I went deeper into the mansion to find the source of this mysterious power that's been calling out to me. I wanted to ignore it, but I just can't. It's on my mind, even when I sleep. I've been having difficulty making my way through the mansion. There are so many doors that are locked and just plain blocked off. There's even a place where the ceiling collapsed. I've looked into it, but no blueprints for the building exist in the public records. I know I'll find my way. It's just going to take some time. I feel it in my gut. Oh fuck. Here we go again with this bullshit. Fuck, how am I supposed to see it? It's behind. Okay, I don't know. I'm not doing anything different. I made it to the mansion's core. I don't know what I expect to find because all that was there was an empty room like the scores of others. I feel uncomfortable there, but other than that, I don't think it's special in any way. This pit still lingers in my stomach though. It's a foreboding feeling that reminds me of some imagined looming punishment. I spent as much time in the room as I could, looking for clues to what I was feeling, but there was nothing. Now I don't even know whether to abandon my search or not. I don't know. I feel so hopeless all of a sudden. I just want to see my family. Wait, was this the ladder I went up? Or came down? My bad. No, I think it's over here. Yeah. So this is a different ladder. Was there a note in bet? Fuck! It's like all luck. Hey Wolfie, thank you for the rupee. There is a Gallisoped, Gallisopod in the chat. So what is this about? Looks interesting. It's a lot. So I'm Elena, who got an amulet from her father and is able to astro project, which is like what the mechanism for solving a lot of the like puzzles are. And I'm searching for my dad, and I found him being possessed by Wortham, who is like the mayor of the town originally, who like killed all of these Indians in a massacre, and trying to see his dead wife again. And when I found my dad being possessed by Wortham, Wortham threw me out a window, and now I'm trying to get back to him again. So much has happened. I've run into people who committed atrocities and stuff along the way. I know what these demons are now. They're pieces of Wortham's corrupt soul, and they have minds of their own. He delved into areas he shouldn't have. He sought knowledge not meant for man's mind, but resulted in his fractured soul and these, his most beloved children. I have to be careful around them. They act like Wortham's guard dogs, and I can't let them catch me. They'll rip me to shreds if they did. Cool. Yeah. There's a note there. I don't know what's going on anymore. I've been losing portions of my days here at the mansion, and I don't know why. I feel at times like I'm being followed, and I hear whispers in my ear, but when I look, no one's there. The other day, I found myself inside the catacombs staring at a door. I couldn't remember how I'd gotten there. The last thing I remember doing before that was trimming some hedges. I woke up here this morning. I'm not sure if I even made it home, but I must have. My memory is so hazy. I need to make sure to call home. I have to talk to my family. I don't know why, but I just have to. I like the graphic style. Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's 2D for the most part. The door is locked. There have been a couple of like cutscenes where they change up the style. Interesting. I don't know how I'm supposed to... Man, I've been trying to make a dance beat loop thing all day, and I ain't got much to show for it. That happens sometimes. It's supposed to be at 4 o'clock. Is that the whole thing? That's 3. That's 4. No, is there like an example of what it wants from me somewhere? creative brain is not taking off. Yeah, that's unfortunately how it is sometimes. I'm not. Just keep moving it little by little. Is this game as emotional as the other ones? No, not so far. I found my dad, but he was being possessed by the Wortham guy, and the Wortham ghost guy drained my amulet of its power and threw me out a window. So now I'm trying to get back to him. Rude, yeah. Yeah, I could have just looked at the photo, I guess, but the time has come. I have prepared my estate to survive when I am gone, and so it shall. For generations to come, all locals will know my name. I am the founder of this town, and I'm not done with it yet. Immortality is within my grasp. I have simply to reach out and take it. After that, time will mean nothing to me as I continue to search within the ether for a way to see my Martha. In the end, I shall get what I desire. I always do. All I need now is a suitable host. In my youth, I aimed to wipe out the Quantaco, but I am happy to say I failed in my endeavors. One day, a descendant of that foolish shaman shall happen upon these grounds. When that day comes, I will know my salvation. I shall be the spider, and he the fly. I'll wring from him the power in his blood and absorb what I will. My time will come soon enough. I am beyond the laws of this mortal coil, and neither man nor woman will stop me. If I was rich, I'd have a statue of me in my house, too. Oh, there's a fire up there. That's where my dad is. I can see his legs. I wonder if he throws me out the window again. To the window, to the wall. This is it. Wortham and my dad are on the other side of this door. I can feel it, but I'm done being scared. Now is the time for strength. My dad needs me, and I'm not going to let him down this time. I don't care what I have to go through. He's my father, and I won't let anyone take him from me, no matter what. Wortham, I hope you're as ready for me as I am for you. You made it back without your amulet even. But you are too late. You cannot stop me. I don't care what you say. I'll save my dad no matter what. Foolish child, I shall feed you a taste of my misery. See the past and know my pain. You don't understand. She meant everything to me. She was the mother of my son, my life's love. And you just remind me of her, and how I betray her each moment we're together. Please, Wortham, please, I love you, don't do this. I can't do it anymore. I won't. I won't disgrace her any longer. Oh, yep, the knife. The one we used to cut the vines. You don't understand. She meant everything to me. She was... Wait, what? Is he gonna do it again? Oh, I see. I must tell you something. I am with child. It's yours with him. We are to have a family together. He killed her before she could tell him? What? No. No, this can't be. She was pregnant? No. What have I done? Martha only ever wanted my happiness. We could have had that. What have I done? It doesn't matter. I was doomed from the start. See more of my life's horror. Oh, am I just gonna keep changing his aspect on things? Yep, this is where he kills his best friend. I thank ye kindly for having me over for drinks, Wortham. We haven't socialized in ages. High time, I'd say. But of course, old friend. It has indeed been too long, and you've been dearly missed. I have watched your troubles grow. Now I will end them. Aye, that they have, and I've missed ye too, Wortham. We will have to meet more regularly, here on out. We certainly will, Darby. One final drink to ease your pain? Is it poisoned? You're the best friend a man could ask for, Wortham. Yep, it's poisoned. I don't know why it does this all over again. I'm not about to read it all over again. I just read it. Dun dun dun. For God's sake, Darby, you drunk? Show some class, man. Just look at you, the state you're in. I've observed your degeneration these past months with distaste. You're right, my friend, or me friend. You always are. You've been so good to me, and here I've disgraced myself. I know well enough the burden I am. Burden, eh? A fine word, that. If I had known you'd turn out this way, I know not what to think anymore. I know, I haven't been myself lately. I had it planned to take me life this evening while you slept, but your invitation, Wortham, it gave me hope, you see. I've not told you, Wortham, but that wee girl I killed, she haunts me. 'Twas just dreams starting out, but any more I see her in the waking hours. It's then I feel the hellfire licking at me haunches. My cooking skin reeks of brimstone, friend. I can hear perdition as it sings to me in the night. Why? Why did I do these things? You didn't have to die, my poor Darby. When did I fall so far from grace? When he started killing people. It was that damned shaman who tricked me with his vile necromancy, your ancestor. Know what your kind has done to me. Yeah, I think you're gonna find that you killed him for no reason, but... Is what you say true? You could help me see my wife again? Yes, but your spirit must first be scoured. Are you prepared for this? Yes, I'm ready. Tell me what to do, medicine man. Oh, I missed that. These candles do something. There's a Metatite in the chat. Martha. Why does the holes in his mask look shocked? Is what you say true? You could help me to see my wife again? This is the same shit I just read. Yes, I don't know why it does this. I just want to read the candles one. You must sever your earthly ties. You must let go of your wife's memory. Only then will you be able to see her again. These candles will protect us from the darkness. I see. Wortham, I'm here, Wortham. Martha, oh how I've missed you, my love. Life is too hard without you. How can I continue on? I will be here for you always, Wortham. Now that you know how, you can see me whenever life seems too difficult for you. Live your life right and raise our son well. Goodbye for now, my love. I love you, Martha, now and forever. Oy vey. You have helped me see things more clearly, Elena. To see the error of my ways. I only hope it is not too late for me. I shall finally see what the afterlife holds. Goodbye, Elena. Bye, Wortham. May your soul rest in peace. Yeah, I'm sure it'll burn. Elena? Dad, you're awake. Yeah, what's happened? What are you doing here? It's a long story, Dad, but don't worry. I'll tell you all about it on the way home. The music has been good throughout. Like, it's got a good soundtrack. Fuck. And that was that. That was the story of the Whispering Willows, right? Yeah, that's what it's called. It was good. It was definitely not as emotionally draining as Endling and what did we just play? The Last Day of June. It's very puzzle. And it didn't games that don't have direction. I mean, there was direction at times, but like the spiders thing, I played The Last Day of June a few years ago. Yeah, that was sad. And I had to look up whether there was more than one ending because I wasn't sure. Translators. Oh yeah, we didn't have to do any of that. I don't know if it still is, but this was a game that was free with Amazon Prime. I don't remember how long ago I got it though, so I don't know if it still is free. But actually all of the games I've played recently, this one, Last Day of June, and Endling, those were all free with Prime. So that's where I got them. I have a couple more actually on my list from freebies, so we'll probably be doing those. That's where I got mine, was Prime. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. Huh, I wonder if it's free all the time then. I wonder if there's like an after credits. Nope. Did I get all of the notes? I think I did. Oh shit. I have to go to the bottom. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I got all of them, unless there were letters that I missed. I wonder if you have to get all of them in order to beat the game. I just lost the game, and thus so did all of you. Congratulations. Let's see here. We are going to raid the Slyest Fox Streams. She is currently playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. We haven't been there on a raid before, I don't think. And if we have, it's been a long time. So you guys can hang out over there. If you are subscribed, you can use the raid message that I posted. If you are not subscribed, you can use the raid message that Violet posted. As always, guys, I appreciate you, whether you were lurking, chatting, following, subbing, throwing bits, whatever. You make this fun for me, so I hope you had at least a little bit of fun as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you again, Nor Black, for the follow. Thanks for being here, Wolfie, Faye, Leader, Shelby. Am I missing people? Wolfie, Faye, Leader, Shelby, Nor was here. I think that was it. I really do appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you next time, Ralph Dance. Good luck with that. Bye, guys. Violet, end the stream.